but I'm with Philosopher in the first.
Philosopher won it. Philosopher by a nick.
But if the rain stays away, I think Scorched Earth should nearly be going close to winning race number 8.
Scorched Earth, the filly takes the lead. Evening Glory goes with her, but it's Scorched Earth.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another race day preview. Racing returns to Flemington and the feature race is the Group 3 Standish Handicap down the straight. It's going to be a cracker. Let's get straight on with the first. Race 1 is a 2-year-old set weights plus penalties race over the 1100 metres. English Riviera is the $2.50 favourite. MAXIMILLIUS is at $3, $5 for WATERWORLD. All first starters, the top 3 in the market. This was English Riviera's recent trial at TURAATH. It got pushed along very much in this trial. It looked to the eye like Baron Vorster was riding it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it was planned to go over to Adelaide, but it stayed here. I don't know. But yeah, it looks hard to beat on the weekend. Draws gate 7, which will probably mean it'd be wide without cover, or it could sneak back, get some cover, peel off their backs late and do what Letizia did in the 7-horse field. MAXIMILLIUS in for second. Its jump out was also good as well. Gate 3, Jamie Carr should go well. JAMARRA's had the race experience, so that helps. It'll be going well from gate 5, and WaterWorld isn't nominated for the Blue Diamond like the others. Gate 2, Blake McDougall can run well, but I think English Riviera can win race number 1 at Flemington. Race 2 is a 3-year-old benchmark 70 over the 1400 metres. We've got 3 equal favourites at $4. ATTRACTABLE, Decent Rain and Squid Game are all at $4. This is a recent effort of ATTRACTABLE at Sandown. This was a 3-year-old benchmark 64, so has to step up a benchmark, but can do so and do it very well. This was a very easy win. It draws gate 4 on the weekend. Blake McDougall can put it maybe 1 out, 1 back. Hopefully that would be ideal. Jamie Carr gets off to ride Victory Bay, but I don't think there's any disadvantage. McDougall was a very good jockey. I think this horse ATTRACTABLE might just be a class above them. So let's see how it goes. Decent Rain's had about 100 starts in preparation, but keeps continuing to perform each start, so it can run well. Victory Bay, I'd love to see it in a high pressure contest, so it can use its slogging sprint at the end, and if that does happen, which it probably won't, it can win. And Squid Game, step up to the 400 metres, little query, but if it handles it, it'll be running well. ATTRACTABLE on top for me. Race 3 is a benchmark 100 over the 1700 metres. Somerset MAUGHAM is the $2.70 favourite. Dark Dream on the week backup is at $4.60 and $5 for Under My Spell. This is my best of the day, Somerset MAUGHAM. I reckon it's a great chance, mainly because it ran well last start, probably should have won, and it's on the 53 kilos. Jamie Carr sticks with it, draws gate 3, a perfect gate. It should be winning this race, Somerset MAUGHAM. I can see why it's $2.70. Could maybe even be shorter. I wouldn't get it shorter, but it's about its right price at $2.70. I think. I think it should be turning the tables on Designer Chef out of that race. I think it can do so. So I've got 30 to win on Somerset MAUGHAM, my best of the day. Designer Chef won that race, so it's going to be given some sort of a hope. Craig Williams jumps off to go to Gold Coast. Matt Cartwright goes on, claims the 2 kilos. 51 kilos for Designer Chef can win. Under My Spell will be charging over from the back with the lightweight, and Dark Dream is back in distance, which is a bit of a query. But I like Somerset MAUGHAM. Race 4 is the 3-year-old benchmark 70 over the 2,000 metres. Can't Go Wong is the $4.60 favourite, $5 for Dunkerrey, and that's about the race, $8.50 for Race Against Time. This was ELZAMEE's recent effort at, I think, Newcastle. It's second ever career start on Saturday. This was a pretty good win. Kiramara and David Eustace trained this horse. Jamie Carr will ride on the weekend. They're bringing it down here, 1,500 up to 2,000 metres. They must think it's a pretty good horse. It might be aimed at the Oaks, like Tassie Oaks or something like that, and this might be one of those prep runs for it. So I like ELZAMEE. Should, from the one of the outside gates, should go sit outside the leader, which will be Dunkerrry, who won by 5.5 lengths in its maiden last start. It's a pretty good horse. It'll take some running down. Can't Go Wong draws a good gate, will get a good run. 60 kilos, a little bit of a query. And Think Bold ran very well first up, and I think is a tad over the odds at $18. I like ELZAMEE in race number 4. Race 5 is an open handicap over the 1400 metres. Not to be missed is the $3.40 favourite, closely followed by Fundraiser at $3.60, $5.50 for BLAZEJOWSKI. Can it finally win? We'll find out. This was Not to be missed and BLAZEJOWSKI in the Chester Manifold, won by Lighthouse. Not to be missed raced wide without cover throughout and still managed to run a very solid third behind Lighthouse. If Not to be missed gets cover, I reckon it should be winning the race. BLAZEJOWSKI ran solid as well. I think these are the two standouts in this race. I've got money on both of them. Not to be missed is my on-top selection though. I just think if it gets cover, it'll have a better run than last time and should be storming home and winning. 25 the win on it. BLAZEJOWSKI gate 2. Can it finally win? We'll find out. 10 the win. JUSTACANTA went on a winning streak during the Spring Carnival. It's a tad over the odds considering what it did. And Fundraiser gets the lightweight, gets a good gate, and has a good price. So Fundraiser's in for 4th, but I like Not to be missed and BLAZEJOWSKI. Race 6 is a benchmark 70 over the 1400 metres over the sky. First up, a $4.80 favourite, $9 for both Nicolini Vito and Tough Choice, $6 for a horse first up called Divine Diosa. This was Zach DeBoss's last start effort at Caulfield. Now, to the eye, this looks very disappointing, but if you look at the actual statistics of the race, he set a very fast pace. It was a swoopers race. That's why Exalita won. He's not used to leading. I don't think he's ever led before. So on the weekend, if it's more of an on-pace race and he settles just in behind them, I reckon he could justify why he is a pretty good racehorse. $13 is his price, and I'm having 6 each way on it, along with Celestial Soul, who's first up, and it's got a couple of gear changes. So I like Celestial Soul as well. Over the Sky draws a touch wide, will have to get back, but will charge home. And Divine Diosa probably prefers more of a wet surface, and it has a tricky map from gate 2. It'll work it out. 6 each way Celestial Soul, 6 each way Zach DeBoss. Race 7 is the feature, the Group 3 Standish Handicap over the 1200 metres. Equal favourites, TURAATH and It's Our Time, both at $4.80, both very good horses. This, on the week back up, is It's Our Time. Now, it's had 3 runs this preparation. I've not tipped it on any occasion. It's finished 1st, 2nd and 3rd. I reckon back up to the 1200 metres here will do it the world of good. It's proven down the straight, that's another thing. Gate 7 down the straight is ideal. Could settle just in behind them and peel out late, show what it's worth. Got beaten by Scorched Earth last week. Scorched Earth's a pretty good horse. I reckon It's Our Time can go back to winning ways on the weekend. I hope it does. CAPRICCIO, I reckon, is over the odds at $23. Draws better this time. Is proven down the straight. Has the light weight. Can run well. HALVORSEN has the big weight and is jumping up straight from 1,000 to 1,200 metres, which is a little bit of a query, but Jamie Carr goes on and it'll be running on strong. TURAATH probably prefers a touch further, but Damien Lane's on, so it has to go in there. It's Our Time can return to winning ways. Race 8 is a benchmark 70 over the 2,000 metres, $6.50 about for Convict Sam, $7.50 for Midas Prince, and on the other page there's $6 for Mark Holt, $7.50 about for Redwood Shadow. This was Tycoon Beck's second up effort last start at Sandown over the 1,800 metres. This was an on-pace race. Tycoon Beck had to come from the back. This horse steps up to the 2,000 metres on the weekend, and I liked the way it went through the line. It went through the line like it needed 2,000 metres. In its first preparation, Tycoon Beck showed a lot of potential. It had a spell, has come back, and maybe third up might be ready to peak now. I reckon $9 is a tad over the odds, and I've got Tycoon Beck on top. Hopkins is the second emergency. If it gains a start, that price should be shorter, because I think it was way over the odds judging off its last start win. Redwood Shadow will need a lot of luck from gate number 1. That's why I've got it in for third. And Convict Sam from gate 7 should be on the outside and running home strong when everybody is tiring. But I like Tycoon Beck in race number 8 at Flemington. Hopefully that can win. Race 9 is a Fillies and Mares benchmark 78 over the 1,600 metres, $6.50 for Mississippi and $7.50 for Pickeroon, $5.50 the favourite American Angel. Now this was the last start effort of FLANDERSRAIN at Flemington. This was a race won by Designer Chef and SOMERSET MAUGHAM. We've already seen this replay, but we're going to look at FLANDERSRAIN. It was just held up here, only finished about 4 lengths off Designer Chef, drops back in class from a benchmark 84 to a Fillies and Mares benchmark 78. From gate 1 should settle, hopefully box seating or in the leader. I don't like leaders at Flemington, but there's no superstars in this race. FLANDERSRAIN is the class of the field, I think, and $23 seems way over the odds to me. 5 each way on FLANDERSRAIN to finish the day. Hopefully it can win. AMERICAIN, Angel, Damien Lane rides. Gate 2 will be charging home late. Mississippi 1400 up to 1600 is the only little query, but it's been running well. And PITCHANUN draws a touch wide, but can run well. It's in good form. I like FLANDERSRAIN to finish the day at Flemington. Thanks for watching my race day preview.